Hello, I'm Kate Driver, naturopath and the perimenopause practitioner. And I wanted to share some tips with you that will help you with your weight gain over 40 in perimenopause and menopause. If you are frustrated, and I'm sure you are, because you're putting on weight day by day, week by week, month by month, and you haven't changed anything, you haven't started eating more or stopped exercising, or you haven't changed something dramatically in your life, then this is for you, because this is actually a natural part of aging, but it shouldn't happen as dramatically as it does to so many women in perimenopause. So if you are suffering from weight gain all over, it can be just a sign that your metabolism is slowing down. We need to look into your thyroid function. And thyroid function can be what we call suboptimal, which is where it may not show up on blood tests that your doctor does, and your doctor will say, oh, it's okay, it's in the normal levels, but it can be slightly out of whack. And when we're looking at free T3 and free T4, which are the thyroid hormones, they will be at the lower end of the scale rather than the higher end. And you can have symptoms, absolutely have symptoms, when it's in range, but at these lower ends of the scale. And your TSH, your thyroid stimulating hormone, may look absolutely normal. And if that's all you get tested, then you would have to go and get tested for the hormones as well. Please don't accept that your thyroid is okay if you've only been tested for TSH. Because what I see regularly is that women over the age of 40, and this happened to me and it's happened to thousands of my clients that I've seen over the last 25 years as a naturopath, that when our hormones start changing in our 40s and 50s, then this feedback loop that happens that sends messages to the pituitary gland that produces thyroid stimulating hormone does not receive the right messages and basically doesn't work properly. So the TSH actually looks normal, but your thyroid hormones may be low. So please always ask your doctor to do the thyroid hormones. It's really important. And in clinic and with my clients, I actually get patients to do an at-home test as well. If you'd like to know more about that, then please let me know and reach out. So this is one reason that I see so many women just put on overall weight. But if it's particularly belly weight and you're feeling like you're getting that middle-aged spread, which everybody dreads, then this can be a sign of insulin resistance. And this means that your liver needs some help, you need to lower stress levels, and you can absolutely do this naturally. There's some great liver supplements out there. There's some things that you can just add to your diet to help your liver function more efficiently. And just a little tip there, that the thing that your liver loves the most is water. If you're not drinking enough water, then your liver's not going to be happy. And we need to look at reducing simple carbohydrates in your diet, but not starving yourself. So you still want to have those lovely starchy carbs just to make you feel good and to keep your hormones balanced and your energy levels good. But we need to look at reducing simple carbohydrates and, like I said, looking after your liver. And then if your liver is a bit sluggish, it could mean that also that's going to affect your thyroid, and there might be a little bit of subclinical hypothyroidism or a sluggish thyroid, which doctors won't pick up, but as naturopaths we always do, because you're already getting symptoms. You might have the weight gain already, you might feel tired, you might have digestive symptoms. Some women get constipation, not all, but some people feel like that their bowel movements are slowing down. They don't sleep well, doesn't matter how much sleep they get, their skin might be getting drier, your blood pressure might be going up or down. You might actually get new anxiety symptoms, and you might feel overwhelmed and feel like things are a little bit more affecting you, or a little bit more stressful than they used to be. There's loads of other symptoms that can happen when your thyroid is not functioning as well as it should. So I'm not talking about full-blown thyroid hypothyroidism, but you don't want to leave it until it gets to that stage. And the same with insulin resistance. We don't want to leave this insulin resistance that happens when you start putting on belly weight for too long, because that can potentially turn into diabetes as you age. And so you don't want that either. I'm sure you don't. So let's look at what you can do naturally for both of these and help speed up the metabolism, Do the right exercise. So over-exercising is not great. It actually can increase cortisol for too long and too quickly, which is already increasing in perimenopause and menopause. And this can also cause more insulin resistance. So we want to have a balance. Don't do too much full on, like me, like I used to in the past, in really intense exercise, because this will actually only make you, in most cases, put on more weight. So we want to have a balance. We want more muscle building exercise, slower exercise, but we also want to look at doing it regularly so we actually still burn that fat. And talking about fat, not in our body, but we need to eat really good fats to nourish our hormones most and for all. So many women try and cut down so many calories and cut back the fat, but please don't do that, because fat is really important, not only just for the way you look, your skin and your hair and your nails, and importantly your brain, so you don't get foggy brained and you can think clearly, because our brain needs loads of these good fats. But they nourish and feed your hormones as well, and so this is what we need to be doing. If you'd like to know loads more, which I'll be sharing on my next live masterclass, then join me live, join in. It's coming up very soon. I'll put the link below. You can ask me questions, and I will be sharing my system that is proven to help you thrive in perimenopause. And I've used with thousands of my clients over the last 25 years. And it's part of my perimenopause program that I run. But I'm sharing this also on my free live masterclass. I'd love you to join. Click the link below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. And I'd love to know in the comments if you'd like to hear about anything else on this channel. And I will say goodbye now. So thanks for listening. Bye.